Nobody talks about this part. Everybody shows the glow up, the wins, the success, the transformation, but nobody talks about the loneliness. Today we are going to delve into that for a better understanding. Listen carefully so you don't miss any part. Something strange happens when you start leveling up. You stop fitting where you once belonged. Conversations feel smaller, jokes don't hit the same. The things that used to excite you don't move you anymore, and suddenly, you feel alone in rooms you used to feel comfortable in. This is the part most people mistake for failure. But it's not failure, it's elevation. Growth is not loud, it's quiet. It happens internally first. Your standards rise, your tolerance drops, your vision gets clearer, and the gap between who you were and who you're becoming gets wider. That gap, that's where loneliness lives. You start saying no more. You stop explaining yourself. You don't argue like you used to. You don't chase like you used to. You don't react like you used to. And people notice. But they don't call it growth. They call it, you've changed. And they're right. You have. Leveling up requires separation. Not because you think you're better, but because you're different now. Different mindset, different discipline, different focus. You begin to crave peace more than attention, depth more than popularity, purpose more than approval. And not everyone can come with you there. Here's the hard truth. The version of you that everyone was comfortable with was the version that wasn't growing too fast. When you evolve, you disrupt the balance. Some people feel inspired, others feel insecure, and some will distance themselves quietly. This is where many people shrink back. They start dimming themselves, playing smaller, reverting to old habits just to feel included again. But don't. Because the loneliness you feel right now, it's temporary, but shrinking yourself, that becomes permanent. Listen carefully. There is a silent season before every upgrade, a season where it feels like you're walking alone, building alone, healing alone, working alone, praying alone, planning alone. But what you don't see yet is that this season is building strength, clarity, emotional stability, self-respect. You're not losing people, you're losing alignment. And alignment matters more than attachment. The higher you go, the fewer people understand your path. But that's normal. Air gets thinner at the top. But here's what nobody tells you. On the other side of this loneliness are new rooms, new conversations, new opportunities, new people who match your growth. But you only meet them if you survive this part. That's why you have to listen carefully, because we're here to give you daily wisdom you can actually live by. So if you feel alone lately, if your circle feels smaller, if you feel misunderstood, if you feel like you're outgrowing your old life, that's a good thing. That means it's working. Leveling up isn't glamorous. It's uncomfortable. It's isolating. It's misunderstood. Before it becomes powerful, stay disciplined, stay focused, stay evolving, even if you have to walk alone for a while. Because eventually, you won't be alone. You'll just be surrounded by people who finally match your level. I hope you caught every part of this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments section, and I'll be here to respond to all that ask any questions, and I'll definitely talk about that topic on the next post. Join the 1% who never stop. Subscribe for daily wisdom you can actually live by.